The Long Island International Film Expo is celebrating its 25th year and invited. Join us July 13th through the 17th at the Bellmore Movies and Showplace for over 120 film screenings, including 12 world premieres, dozens of New York and Long Island premieres, and 22 films made by Long Islanders. Come out for panels, Q&As, parties, and a closing night award ceremony with Jeff Waxman, Shadow Coleman, Catherine Curtin, NBC's Greg Sergel, and more. Get tickets and information at longislandfilm.com. That's longislandfilm.com.
I'm here with Debra Markowitz, who is the founder of the Long Island International Film Expo. And here we are 25 years into this, Debra. Can you believe it?
No, I cannot believe it, but yeah, here we are.
And Debra has become quite an accomplished filmmaker, and we're going to find out what she's working on now. She's working on the series Couple of Guys, right?
Yep, we are 3 episodes into a 10-episode limited series. It's an LGBTQ limited series starring Lucas Hassel from The Blacklist and Sal Rendino from Billions, and Kieran Sheehan, who was one of the Phantoms in Phantom of the Opera, and Abigail Hawke from Blue Bloods, and more. So yeah, we're trying to find a producer and the financer to finish the 10-episode series.
Right. You're 3 into it, right?
We're 3 completed, yeah.
Okay, and what else are you doing?
I'm also doing 2 films in August. One is called One Last Time. It's a one-day film starring Eddie McGee. Eddie McGee and Michael Fadili and Stacey Van Gorder. And then I'm doing a film called The Prof a couple of days after that, starring Anthony Grasso and Linda Collins.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. And what is The Prof about?
The Prof is about a filmmaker who used to be very big in the indie field, and as the years have gone on, he really hasn't done anything worthwhile. And so basically he meets this woman who kind of starts to light a fire under him, like, are you going to continue to make this stuff, or are you going to get back to being good? So, yeah, he's got to search his soul.
Oh, good. So what else you have coming down the line?
Well, I have a couple of films in post right now. One called The Better Man, which I co-directed with Henry Stampfel.
Oh,
good. Yeah, starring Michael Fadili. So we're excited about, that we're probably going to see our first pass very soon. And I need to get back to writing,
Yeah, she loves to write, but she writes, and you're into spirituality. I see you taking walks with your dog, and keeps you grounded.
It does keep me grounded. There's no way I could do all the stuff I did if I didn't, take care of myself. And that means a lot of walks, and it means, again, my dog, who's like my life. And I'm also a Reiki healer, so I have a Reiki practice as well. So, so that's kind of cool.
Good for you. You want to shout out where people can follow you?
Okay, well, first of all, you can follow the film festival at longislandfilm.com, and you'll get information on the Long Island International Film Expo, which will open again mid-October, and our smaller sister festival. It's a horror festival called Scared for Your Life. That's open right now. You can find that all on the site. As far as my personal work, it's intentionfilmsandmedia.com. So intentionfilmsandmedia.com, you can find about all my films and my books and all that other fun stuff.
Terrific, Debra. Congratulations on your 25th anniversary.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, everybody. We're excited that you're here to celebrate our 25th year of LIFE. We've seen old friends and made a lot of new friends, and LIFE continues to be the film community that we hoped it would be many years ago. But we wouldn't be here if not for you. So filmmakers, give yourselves a hand. It's been an interesting time in our industry and the challenges of COVID and other factors of today's world, but I'm amazed at the resilience of our film community. You guys are so awesome, and we're still getting movies done, and we're still getting them shown, so yay! Okay, so please welcome the president of the Long Island Film and Television Foundation, as well as the owner of this wonderful theater, Henry Stampfel.
Thank you, Deb. 25 years ago, 26 years ago, we got a call from Nassau County Film Office, Debra Markowitz. Would you like to run a film festival? We were so busy at the time, and I'm saying, Ann, I don't know if we could do this, I don't know. But I saw that she really wanted to do it. I'm so glad we did it. We've met so many wonderful people over the years. And of course, our affiliation with Debra Markowitz in Nassau County, and trying to keep, this first started in Malvern, or the theater, but we brought it here, and it kind of belongs here, so it really helps this place. And we're so grateful because we could help filmmakers feature their work. So I'm just very pleased that that we're going, and we're going to continue to go. I know now we have Manny and Lindsay Serrano and Anthony Labriola. They're going to take it forward a little bit, and we're still going to be a part of it, but I'm very proud of what we've done and what we've accomplished. Have a nice show.
Kevin .com Brown is a winner of the 15th Annual Screen Actors Guild Award for his portrayal of .com in NBC's 30 Rock. And he and his brother Andre created and produced the Uptown Comedy Club show on Fox for 4 seasons. He's been a great friend to LIFE for many years, and I've been lucky enough to cast him in numerous independent films, including 2 of my own. But anyway, please welcome our host, Kevin .com Brown.
First of all, welcome to the Long Island International Film Expo. My name is Kevin Brown, and it's been 25 years. Give it up for 25 years. My advice to you is enjoy this moment. If you are nominated, if you actually walk home with a trophy, enjoy this moment. Celebrate. When you get up here to make your speech, use all the time they give you and make a speech. Because this may be the very last time you get honored in your career. And Stampfel, as she presents the Marc Stein Comedy Award.
Last October, we lost a long-time employee here. He was more than an employee, he was a friend. Marc Stein went back to when he was a teenager with my husband Henry, but Marc was also a bit of a comedian. He loved shtick, he loved all those things. So he was a great guy. We lost him suddenly. We're all still reeling over his loss. And the board came up with the idea, because he was such a funny guy, to give a comedy award, and this year we have a terrific film, and I'm proud to present that award. I don't know if the filmmaker is here, but it goes to the film Adam.
It's my first award, so thank you. Yeah, my name is Martin, and I made a short film called Adam, and yeah, thank you so much.
And to all the other winners, that was an example of what not to do when you come when you win awards. Use the whole time. Make the band play you off stage, okay? Thank everyone in your family, everyone that's made this possible, but enjoy this night. This is for you. We are here for you guys. And I envy you guys for being, he said, that's my first award. I envy you, man. Give it up for him. That's
We are at the 25th Annual Long Island International Film Expo at the Bellmore Movies, and I am here right now with Tara Westwood. So nice to meet you, Tara.
Nice to meet you, too.
You look so beautiful.
As do you. Thanks so much. I'm proud to be here.
Thank you. So tell us about your latest movie that was just in Tribeca.
Yes, it's my directorial debut. I'm also in it. It's a short film about gun violence, which is, you know, such a horrible epidemic in this country. It's called Triggered. It has Isaiah Whitlock Jr., Robert Burke, Caitlin Menner, and myself, and it was an honor to be a part of Tribeca. You know, unfortunately, it's such a relevant film now. Yeah, it was a wonderful experience.
Is it a short film?
It's a short film. It is, yeah.
Okay. And is the current situation with what's going on with the gun violence, is that what triggered you to write Triggered?
I appreciate that. I'm a Canadian citizen. I grew up in Canada on a farm, and everyone had guns, but we just don't have the gun violence that's here in America. So when I moved here many years ago, I was very bewildered by what's happening in the country, and it's certainly over the years just gotten worse, and that is why I wanted to direct it. I was in a play called Triggered, and we made the film based off the play, and after Sandy Hook happened, I couldn't believe that nothing changed, you know, and I'm not even someone that believes take away all guns. I don't want that. That's never going to happen. But something should have changed after Sandy Hook, so I wanted to make a movie and hoped to galvanize the conversation about gun violence prevention, and John Leguizamo came on as our executive producer, which I was grateful for.
Okay, how many minutes does that run?
18.
18 minutes. Okay, so you had to get a message across pretty quickly. So you were working on both sides of the camera then?
I was.
How did you like that?
I loved it. I loved it. I mean, it's a very emotionally driven film, so my actors were concerned because there's really just the four of us. like, would I have a stand-in when my side was shot out, and I couldn't because it's such an emotionally driven film. But I had a really phenomenal cinematographer, Ed Lucas, and we had worked a lot ahead of time. And yeah, I mean, I loved it. I loved working. I had the best cast and crew, so it was great.
Oh, that's terrific. And what do you have next coming up?
I have a Gerard Butler movie called The Plane coming out, which I'm excited about. I've got a few...
Plane, Plane?
Correct, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gerard Butler plays a pilot on a plane, and it crashes down into a very dangerous area, and he has to save a lot of people.
It's a suspense.
Exactly. And then I have a few episodes of a new TV show called Fleischman is in Trouble with Jesse Eisenberg. And then I'm still doing the festival circuit with Triggered.
Terrific, terrific. Do you have a website where we can follow you?
I do, tarawestwood.com.
Terrific. Have a wonderful time today. It's going to be so exciting.
I'm thrilled to be here. I can't wait to give a little award to Catherine Curtin. It'll be exciting. Thank you.
What are you doing here?
Working.
I thought the internet would have made your job obsolete.
Never know when you're going to get a call for a fedora and a dangling cigarette.
I'm Detective Gregory Watts, Hudson Falls PD.
A body was found. Your card was found on the person. So we'd just like to ask you a couple questions. Did she appear depressed or overwhelmed at work?
She was having issues with her grant work. Edgar Chemical was the sponsor.
Preserving, controlling it. That is the work of the gods.
Heard that she left a note.
Yeah, there was a note. But she didn't write it.
Our next presenters' film and TV credits include FBI, The Grudge, Law & Order Special Victims Unit. She is in Gerard Butler's The Plane, coming out later this year. She produced a feature film called Detours, in which she also starred, as well as producing the television pilot Hudson Falls, and making her directorial debut with the short film called Triggered, addressing gun violence, that's an important topic, which premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival this year. Please welcome the lovely and talented Miss Tara Westwood.
Hello, thank you so much. I talked my son out of being an actor, and now he wants to be a comedian. So, yeah, meritocracy. Okay, I'm so excited to be here. It's my first time here in 25 years, and we're in a theater, so I'm just thrilled about that.
I'm here with Catherine Curtin, who is from Orange is the New Black.
And Stranger Things and Homeland and Insecure, and I have a film out now, 18 and a Half, which is a fabulous political thriller romp through the Watergate, 18 and a half minutes of the missing Watergate tapes.
Oh, is it really missing? They never found it?
They never found it. Do you remember the picture with Rosemary, his secretary, and she's like reaching because she apparently erased those 18 and a half minutes? Well, we don't know what's on those 18 and a half minutes, but this is it's a fictional, romp on that, and it is fabulous. And my inspiration, if this makes sense to anybody, was Emma Peel.
I love her from the Avengers!
So, I mean, that's what we're talking about.
You didn't have to fit into her leotard, did you?
No, they made one for me, so I didn't have to fit into theirs. Oh, the costumer was unbelievable. Everybody on the film was unbelievable. So please go see it, 18 and a half. It just hit streaming. It's on all the platforms.
And you have a Launch to Paradise also.
Launch to Paradise is here at this festival, and it's sort of like a sci-fi, futuristic, Orwellian film that really talks about the ethical choices we make, in the next 50 years, what is science going to tell us? Where is science going to go? It could go to a lot of wild places, cloning.
Yeah. That's in that song by Zager and Evans in the year 2525, but we're there before that.
We're there before that. Yeah, wow. Right? We are there before that. Fascinating. Yeah, so it's a really interesting film. Young filmmaker, kind of a genius, and wrote a brilliant script, and the festival, Long Island Film Festival, one of the 25 top coolest festivals in the world.
It is. I think it's the coolest.
Oh, it's the coolest?
I'm saying it's the coolest.
Okay, does that make us the coolest?
Of course.
Okay,
if we're here, we're cool.
We're cool. We're cool. So, yeah. So
tell me something about it. Now, so you actually playing a character, not a person then, and Lost, are you kind of like a hero?
No, she's not the hero. She's sort of the villain.
Oh, the villain.
Yeah, and well, I mean, she thinks she's the hero, which is always very important for a villain, that they think they're the hero.
Right.
Yeah, but she is the villain, and it's not so much a character as somebody you'd be kind of terrified to meet. You know those people who you meet them and you're like, whatever you tell me to do, I'm going to do it, even if like it's against every intellectual, emotional, psychological.
And that can be an immediate reaction.
That can be an immediate reaction
Yeah.
when you meet somebody. You're just like, okay, I'm supposed to do what you're saying to do, and she's one of those people. She's one of those power people, and she's frightening. I was like totally frightened by her. I mean, I love playing her because I think that's amazing, but she's a frightening woman.
Maybe we are better off having our minds repurposed.
You can't make an android human, but you can make a human less of a limited individual. Why the hell wouldn't you?
A normal person can stick to a belief and die defending it, but a program can just be unwritten.
I bet they see the most amazing things before they get pulled back. Things we couldn't even imagine.
Let the conductor mind the orchestra, huh? If hell is anything, we're already living in it, so what have you got to lose?
Oh, okay. And where do you go from here? I mean, you're so busy. What's up next?
I've got about 3 films that are in development. I'm in development on, and I'm trying to produce a film right now that's very near and dear to my heart. But it is very dark, and it's one of those that you're only going to do one of those in your lifetime. That's how dark it is, but hopefully, because I feel like those films also are really important. They're important to the world. They're important to the conversation. They're important to when we create conversation, we create legislation. When we create conversation, we create a way for people to rethink things, and so I do believe that that dark drama is a part of that. I think through comedy we also learn and teach, but so a lot of good stuff.
Do you have a preference to working on television or film?
I guess probably indie film is where my heart is, because I love small sets. I love the way it becomes a family. I love the fact that, everybody does things that aren't necessarily part of their, union job description at that moment.
A lot of hats can be worn.
A lot of hats can be worn, and I think that there's something beautiful and innocent and heartwarming about that. And also you really get to know everybody. You get to know everybody's name. You get to sit down and everybody eats pizza together at the end of the night. It's a different vibe as opposed to, I love to do TV. It's fascinating, but and it's, TV has so much money. There's so much money on those sets that the cameras are amazing. But my heart is with indie film. I can't help it.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Is there a website where we can follow you?
I'm on Instagram at Kate Curtin, CateCurtin. Kate Curtin is my handle, and that's pretty much it. I don't have a website because I don't know. I guess I need to do that. I don't know.
I don't think you have to because you're easy enough to follow.
Okay, I'm easy enough to follow.
I will follow her.
I'm especially excited about this one. Our next award goes to an honoree we've been seeing a lot lately, and I'm grateful for that because she is a I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, kick-ass actress. She has been in multiple films which played at Sundance and Tribeca. She was in 2 of LIFE's alumni films, Paris Duran's Beauty Mark and Mike Makowski's Bad Education, starring Hugh Jackman, Ray Romano, and Allison Janney. She's been in so many TV series we can't even count them, but she's best known for her recurring roles in Homeland, Insecure, Orange is the New Black, and most recently, Stranger Things. She is a SAG Award winner for Best Ensemble for Orange is the New Black and was nominated also Best Ensemble for 2018 Stranger Things. It's such a tremendous pleasure to present the Excellence in Creative Achievement Award to Catherine Curtin.
You know, it's funny, when I was a kid, I thought it'd be so cool to do something creative, something artistic, and you know, you don't think you're going to do that. I'm very grateful that trying to live a creative life, that people are like, yeah, you're doing it, you're creative, so thank you.
Your career so far is one of those that we all us young actors, that's what we look for.
I'm with Chad L. Coleman, who had a film, Wish Lab Inc., and that was a futuristic type of film, right?
Absolutely. It's a sci-fi film, and it's dealing with cloning and a relationship, a man trying to save his relationship, and he makes a particular choice, the dominoes fall, and it's quite a thrill ride.
Now, you've done some big TV shows. You've been in The Wire.
Yeah, The Wire, The Walking Dead, The Orville is streaming right now on Hulu, and All American, yeah, quite a few shows.
Is this your first venture into independent films?
Yes, actually,
It is.
yeah. So I'm an executive producer on it as well.
Good for you. So you got the whole thing together. Did you write it?
No, I did not write it. It was based on a play by an amazing writer named Susan Haar, and it was called Socrates. So we took the play. I helped adapt the play.
You know, that's very interesting because there's a town upstate
That's
called
what
Socrates. Is it
correct.
about Socrates,
No,
really?
the couple was in Socrates celebrating their 10-year anniversary,
Okay.
but the relationship is frayed because she cannot have a child. So he comes up with
I thought it might be
amazing
because they
idea.
were living in Socrates, because that could be a little lonely up there, because I actually had a relative that lived there,
So
you know, so you have to be able to
it's pretty
spare it,
isolated,
you know.
right?
But no, I also wanted to say that you think it's very important for people to talk and to listen.
Oh, that's right.
You
Of
like
course.
talk shows like Johnny Carson, Oprah.
Yeah,
you
sure.
you like that. And
Yeah, no,
do you
I-
think that's a dying art, talking and listening?
I do. I hope to try to bring it back. That's why I have a podcast. You know, this is
Tell us about your podcast.
Yeah, my podcast is called the Humble Hollywood Podcast with Chad, and it's just wonderful, nurturing conversation with some of my best friends in the industry. And
How often do you do that?
well, we did about 18 interviews thus far, so we're just right now looking for a deal on a particular platform to see. We're looking for a home for it right now.
I got you.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking for a home with distribution because,
That's correct.
the thing is, you want people to see what you're doing.
That's correct. That's correct. I just want to, we don't do it in a vacuum, we don't do it in the closet. It's for the people. So,
right.
But it's really good, nurturing conversation, and it's not divisive and it's not polarizing.
Yeah.
I believe that
Which is-
conversation can bring people together.
Yeah. And that's something that's hard to come by these days, isn't
That's
it?
right. Oh yeah, we're living in some very topsy-turvy times. So I just always want to spread love.
That's very nice. That's very nice. Do you want to shout out a website?
Oh yeah, it's at Chad L. Coleman and on Instagram or Facebook.
All right, so anyway, then our next presenter is critically acclaimed for his television work, film, stage actor, best known for playing the reformed criminal Dennis Cuddy Wise in the Emmy Award-nominated HBO drama series, The Wire. He currently stars in the comedy drama series, The Orville, as well as The Expanse. His other credits include recurring roles in The Walking Dead, I Hate My Teenage Daughter, It Always, not me, that wasn't me, that's the title. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and many, many more. Perhaps most impressive is the fact that he grew up in the foster care system and devotes his time to working with children in similar situations and underprivileged communities. It is my honor to present, I gotta say this though. Hold up. I was never introduced to this gentleman before, formally introduced. But on occasion, we be at the same auditions because we are the same type, okay? And I was a fan of his. I binge-watched The Wire like last week. But I run into this guy at auditions, and he always gets the role. But I'm happy he's here. Please give a nice welcome to Mr. Chad L. Coleman.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure to be here these past few days here at the festival. Just very warm, very homegrown, and just, you know, celebrating excellence, creativity. The nominees for Best Actress are Removable, that's L.I.I.F.E, Marijuana Minutes, Becca DeMarco, no, Becca's, I'll say that later. Hudson Falls, Tara Westwood, the West Virginian Starfish, Melanie McNulty, and then Divorce Diaries, Michelle Marie Traina. And the winner is L.I.I.F.E, Removable. Yes. Is she here? She's here. Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. First and foremost, I'd really like to thank this film festival. This isn't the first time I'm here. I actually been here, this is my third time here, and every time I have a great time. And this is the first time I get an award here. Yeah. I would like to thank my producer, James, my director, Shuing, and my husband, Aaron. And this is such an encouragement, and among all these talented artists, I'm so honored, and really, thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
Congratulations. Listen, we also have an honorable mention for Becca DeMarco for Marijuana Minutes. Congratulations to you, Becca.